Greetings everyone and welcome back to another movie news video.
Woo!
Before I proceed, let's start with the bad news first, shall we, before we get to the good stuff. It's always better to start with the bad stuff, right? No? Maybe it's just me then. A V for Vendetta series is officially in the works, with James Gunn producing. This already to me sounds like noise.
Come on, son! Let me speak.
I really love the movie, but once I hear this guy is part of this project,
Wait a minute!
they shouldn't even be in the same conversation. Hearing this for me sounds like someone is saying, imagine a what-if scenario where James Gunn produced the Interstellar movie or the Inception movie. Or the Tenet movie.
You serious?
If you said Christopher Nolan was tied to do this one, I'm ready for it. Because I know how I cried and moaned about a Penguin TV show. I was like, how would that work? That's stupid. Why would you do a Penguin TV show? That doesn't make sense. Just keep it in the movies. Fast forward to the whole season being released. I love the Penguin TV show. At least that's one show from DC that I thought to myself, pointless, stupid, doesn't need to be done. Came out, I was like, yep, I love it. When's season 2 coming out? And then same thing with Alien. We're doing a TV show for Alien. I thought to myself, pointless, stupid. It depends on how you do it. You have to do it well. Then they introduced some new alien creatures. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I can see how that will work with the new alien creatures being introduced. Fast forward to the full season being released. Tripe. Absolute tripe. Absolute tripe. An insult to people's intelligence. And I remember when I started doing my reaction videos and rant videos and breakdown videos of scenes and dialogue and stupid decisions made by characters, many people came to my comments to start crying and weeping and wah. So I started to feel some type of way. Is it because I'm brown? I'm not Caucasian?
That's a good question.
I went online, found some. I wasn't deliberately looking, by the way. I was not deliberately looking for people who hated the show as much as I did, or more than I did. Found some very well put together sets and studios and backgrounds and whatnot. 2 Caucasian guys, and the other videos that I saw, but these dudes ripped into the show worse than I thought I was. I thought I was bad, but these guys were like, yo, and they brought receipts. They were outraged. They were very upset. I thought I was pissed, and I consider myself like a light-hearted fan. I enjoyed the first Alien movie, but Aliens for me is like my prime. It's the prime one. Alien is cool, but Aliens for me is the prime. Now, some people have it the other way around. People say, oh, Aliens is cool, but the first one is just classic. And same thing with Terminator 1 and 2. Some people love 1 more than 2. I prefer 2 more than 1. I enjoy 1, but 2 is it's just the one for me. So I started to feel some type of way when I started to see weird comments, reoccurring comments. I'm like, either these people are low-key bigots or they're super fans of the franchise. So I remember doing the video in the past, and I was very pleased to see other Caucasian YouTubers ripping this show apart.
Damn!
It gave me good, if not great, satisfaction, because I started to feel like maybe I shouldn't record express my true feelings, because this thing is really beloved by a lot of people. It's got a massive fan base, not as big as Star Wars, but a very strong fan base. Until I came across these guys and they're like, yo, we love the story, we love the franchise, we love how it's changed and it's grown 1 or 2 things. They don't like Alien Covenant the same way I don't like Covenant. There were a few things they didn't like. There's 2 of them, so one of them didn't really mind certain things about the Prometheus thing, but as a whole, again, stupid. They pointed out the same thing we all collectively, well, most of us collectively say. The whole snake alien thing and the scientist reaching out his hand to pet the alien thing. So all these stupid, incompetent, unrealistic things in these movies or shows, really, they just pop out to certain people. So that's why I didn't even hold back making these videos. But when I realized that some people, I was getting like some weird dislikes and hate, I'm like, maybe I should slow it down a little bit. So when I saw those guys ripping this show into shreds, I said, nah, that shit.
Woo!
Same thing with the Superman 2025. James Gunn is cool for weird stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy, I love the first one, didn't like the other 2. Suicide Squad, it was okay. Would I watch it again? No. Was I excited about it?
No!
The V for Vendetta feels like a very serious topic, serious show, serious story, serious, especially based off the movie. So to do a TV show for it, I can see how that would work, because I know I didn't want the Penguin show. Look how that turned out.
Nice.
Look how that turned out for me anyway. So with this one, again, James Gunn doesn't feel like a serious person at all. If they had said Nolan was directing this or was producing this, that would have given me a lot of confidence. a lot of confidence. Even though I'm like, I don't know why you want to do a TV show for this. I can see how it'll work. But if you're saying Nolan is attached to this thing, I'm ready for it. With this dude attached to this stuff, it doesn't. Those two don't make sense. If someone told me James Gunn was going to produce Tenet, nah, I'm good. Whatever alternate universe, alternate reality that is, I don't want to visit that reality. James Gunn and Tenet doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. So that's the same way I'm looking at this product right now. James Gunn and V for Vendetta. Nah, doesn't make sense to me at all. To you, your mileage may vary. You might be like, yeah, I'm excited for this, but no siree bob. No siree bob. On to the second bad news of the day. Alien Earth has been renewed for season 2.
What?
Alien Earth has been renewed for season 2.
Oh my God!
I don't know who got assassinated in Hulu or Fox Studios headquarters. I don't know who drank some special Kool-Aid. I don't know who got threatened to greenlight this season, but something happened celestially, and I've ended up in a weird timeline.
You ain't lying.
What I'm trying to say is that this shouldn't be happening at all. This timeline was already erased, and someone went through a great length to undo the erasure of this timeline where there was a season 2, season 3, and season 4.
No, God!
This is the one very rare time where I was very, very happy and pleased and excited that they hadn't greenlit the second season, because other shows, when they had come out before and they were really, really good, they got the green card for the second season early, mid-season, even mid first season. They're like, yo, you got a green card for the second and third season and fourth season. Like Paradise, I think Paradise got the green card. I think I could be wrong about this one, either during the release of the first season as each episode was coming out, or after the first season was done, they got the green card. And I think I could be wrong again about this one. I think they already said, you guys are a go for 2 more seasons. Now, just because you get a green light for multiple seasons doesn't mean the other seasons are going to be bad. For example, my brother and I started watching this horror show called From. First season, immaculate, absolutely beautiful. Woo! Absolutely golden, absolutely beautiful. Second season, questionable. The third season, yo, I don't even know what happened.
You ain't lying.
Some shows, sometimes when you get the concept, I feel there should be some very, very brave people out there who, despite the dump trucks of money they'll send you, just say to whatever studio, and it's easy for me to say this because I'm sat in my chair and talking. If you have a particular idea and concept, you should be bold enough to say, this is where I want to take this thing and no further. So even if you let's say you want to do a show for 3 seasons max, or 1 season with multiple episodes, not like 10 episodes, but like 20 episodes. And that's your beginning, middle, and end. And even if the studio comes back and says, yo, the ratings was good, we got more money, we've got more budget, we can bring in this person you wanted to work with, yada, yada, yada. I feel the team involved should be like, yo, that was a one-off. We've told our story, on to the next project. So I don't know how this was allowed, because I know there's some shows out there that take a little while before they give the green light and they end up being really, really good. Whereas there's some shows out there that came out mid first season, ratings are so good, they gave a thumbs up for 3 more seasons. So I know there's some stories out there that need time to be told, especially when they're very, very good stories. But this is the one season I didn't want to happen at all. At all. Now, granted, there's a 50-50 chance where the crew responsible for the first season would have sat down, done some, checkups that said, okay, listen, where did we drop the ball? Why wasn't this received by the collective newcomers and fans alike? Why wasn't it received with positivity? Where did we go wrong? Is it our fault? Are the fans too much of a purist, or was there too much expectations? Collectively, unanimously, most people were like, these characters made very, very stupid decisions. Mm-hmm. 1 minute the alien can kill one person, the next minute the alien can kill this other person. Plot armor, alien response to fear, not to fear, attack, not attack, this and that. There was no consistency. People were moving too slow, dumb decisions, silly decisions, even the aliens. No. I can't, I'm reliving the whole pain of it. So why they've given a thumbs up for the second season is beyond me. Like I said, 50-50, they could sit down and say, we fumbled the first season.
Yes.
We fumbled the ball in the first season. Fans, And newcomers, trust me, the second season is going to be fire.
Nice.
Now, how they're going to move forward, I don't know, because that means they might have to not undo certain things from the first season, but they would have to do some serious heavy augmentations and what do you want to call this thing? Surgery for the first season to make the second season seamless and make more sense. And like I said, 50-50, the other way could be, yo, we came into this project with certain ideas and an intention, and we're going to see that through all the way to the end. I wish this guys didn't only just say they've renewed it for season 2, but let us know your roadmap.
That's right.
So the director could come out and say, for example, I want to do 5 seasons. Yeah, that's cool. What you want to do is different from what the studio has money for or is willing to do due to the ratings. Now, I'd like to know how they gave this thing a green light. Like, what was the ratings like? What was it about the ratings that they thought, okay, this is a good enough show because of the viewership, so therefore here's the budget and funds for season 2. I think the studio should be bold enough and honest enough to say, listen, we have 2 more seasons coming up. That's what we've signed for and paid for, and that's what we're willing to go, because it shows that you believe in your crew, you believe in your project. Lay out the roadmap. The director and the whole people involved can have an idea. You as a studio should be able to say, listen, we believe in these guys, we believe in this project, we are here for 4 more seasons on top of the second one. So that way I, as a viewer, know what I'm in for, because I'm not in the mood to review 4 more seasons. Even this one, I might just watch 2.
Come on, son.
After the first experience I had with the first season, no siree Bob, I might give it 2 episodes, if not 2, just the first one. The first one is always supposed to is built to bring you back in, so that's why I'm saying 2 episodes. The first one is the hook, it's the bait, gotcha bitch. Then okay, cool, let's see the second one. If you maintain momentum from the first one, cool. Now granted, if they undo or they fix up the nonsense from the first season real quick and then we keep it pushing, I might give it a chance. But even on top of all that stuff, if they do this and if they do that, all I want to know is how many seasons does Hulu and Fox intend to keep this show running for? I don't care about the showrunner, or I want it officially stated by Hulu and FX. Then I can make my final decision to then say, you know what? If it's 3 seasons, that's too much for me. Not even 1, too much for me. If you say this is the only season and that's it, I'm still going to just it's 2 episodes still. I'm still going to sit down and watch the first one. That's the Gotcha Bitch episode. Then the second one, we'll see what's popping. If I hear any stupid dialogue, see stupid decisions, I'm signing out. I'm completely signing out. The first season was ridiculously incompetent.
Wow, you are mean.
Ridiculously incompetent. Rude. It's a rude show. It's rude. It's rude to viewers. Some people don't mind it. That's cool. But the majority of us, and like I said earlier on, I was so filled with joy seeing non-brown people rip apart this show. Because I thought, hey, it's easy for someone to say, yeah, what do you know about Alien, you black guy? And I was like, you know what? I'm not here for no incompetent people. But when I saw a bunch of apparently purists and really, beloved fans of the franchise, I said, yes, it's good to see the fans to react. Because tomorrow all they say is, oh, you just want attention for YouTube and views on YouTube, so you say anything you watch is rubbish. You slow-minded Wusa. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's do some good news, shall we? Apparently, Mr. Patrick Stewart has reportedly retired from acting forever.
But why?
Does he mean like acting on stage, on set, and then voice acting? How about audiobooks? Anything to do with acting he's done? Damn. I mean, he served us well for Xavier and Mr. Picard. Mr. Picard of the USS Enterprise, Star Trek? Dude, why retired? I hope it's not a health thing. I hope he's okay. It said that his final acting role will be Professor Xavier in Avengers Doomsday. His final acting role. So what does that mean for Secret Wars?
That's a good question.
I thought both movies were supposed to have the X-Men cast and characters, especially with the new ones. It's supposed to have the original and then casting for the new guys. Or if it's the new guys, I guess. I thought they were going to keep him on for any future X-Men project as Xavier, unless they're going to bring back, what's his guy's name who did young Xavier?
A few moments later.
You know who I'm talking about. Unless they're going to keep him on for younger Xavier, then who are they going to use for older Xavier? That well depends. If they now see, we don't even know what Marvel intends to do, but I know they want to do. I know Feige wants to do the X-Men for sure. How he wants to do it from now on, I don't know. Maybe he's going to do the Xavier. I mean Patrick Stewart and the OG original X-Men movie cast one last time for a good mashup, and combining that with the OG Avengers actors as well, and then that'd be a cool send-off, like a final thing, because I thought he was supposed to be in Doomsday and Secret Wars, but it's been reported by Covered Geekly saying that this is his final role in Doomsday. It's a shame, but he's served us well, man. He's served us very, very, very well, from Star Trek to X-Men and other things that he's been in. It's funny, I don't remember all the things he's been in.
Get out of here.
I just remember him from Star Trek only, and then when he was announced for Professor Xavier for X-Men, I was like, it's a no-brainer. It took you guys long enough. But it's funny, I don't know any other projects, or I can't remember any other movies or TV show that Patrick Stewart has been in. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, man. Yeah. It's been a wild ride. Thank you, Sir Patrick Stewart. On to the next good news story. Predator Badlands is overperforming at the box office. When they tell you it's overperforming, you know that means you are doing so well. You've gone above and beyond our expectations. Performing? Is it because there's nothing else outside or out now that's rivaling its performance, or is this before The Running Man came out? Is this during the same time period now? I know The Running Man is out now, isn't it? Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing this, at least before this month runs out, for sure. I want to see this.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I'd rather see this than the Running Man movie. What? It's something about that movie just doesn't feel like it's for me.
Let me explain.
But yeah, kudos and shout out to Predator Badlands overperforming at the box office. That's awesome. That's good news for the studio. That's good news for the studio. Alien Romulus 2 is also officially in the works. That's good news for me as well, because I enjoyed the first one. Granted, there were some issues here and there, just like every other movie on the planet, no matter how good it is. Your Lord of the Rings, your Matrix, your Harry Potter movies, Gone with the Wind, Shawshank Redemption, and any classic. I imagine they all have their flaws, their issues here and there, but at least we can say 95% of those movies were excellent. At least. Your mileage may vary depending on what you like and don't like, but I prefer to at least have enjoyed this one over the Alien Covenant movie, or even Prometheus. Prometheus was cool in some areas, but the stupid decisions didn't, it didn't keep me, it took me out of the movie, man. Covenant was a piss take, was an insult. You started this movie with, Elizabeth Shaw and so on and so forth. Fast forward to the second movie, you completely wiped them out and you chose to do whatever, finagling behind the scenes and whatever. I don't care. When Romulus came out, despite the issues, I still enjoyed it as an Alien movie, and for a return-ish. That's why I was like, it'd have been a good win-win for Alien Romulus to do well, and then Alien Earth to do extra well, because Alien on TV kind of makes sense, kind of. Like, look at V, the V for Visitors. That was the original show was good. The remake was okay, but the original, that had me hooked.
That's right.
That had me hooked. So much so I would love if they did a remaster of the show and re-release it on Netflix or something. Just some of these shows that were really good in the past. It'd be cool if someone bought the rights and did a remaster HD 4K thing, and then put it on one of these streaming platforms. It'd be really cool to watch. That show was really good. Yeah. That show was really good. So some Alien shows you can do some Alien ideas or concepts, you can do them very, very well on TV. Alien Earth just felt like, nah, they didn't do it well. They did not do it well at all. Very, very, very bad. So seeing this is good news for me, because at least I feel, or I hope, what they'll do is sit down and look back on the first one and say, okay, these are the things that we liked about it. These are the things that worked. These are the things we didn't like about it. And these are the things the fans didn't like about it. What can we do in the second one to improve on what worked for the first one, and then to fix what didn't work for the first one? I'm assuming this is what the fans, this is what the studio does, and everyone else who's involved with this project. I'm assuming that's what everyone does when it comes to doing the sequel for a first movie that was, was good. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Maybe they're like, we already had the idea since day one. let's just go ahead with the same idea we had from the first one, or for the first time around we started the whole thing. They might not do a whole let's look back and see what worked and what didn't work. Who knows?
Get this man a shield.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I got these movie news from the account called Covered Geekly on Instagram. And before I go, let's do a recap one more time. So the first bad news we have is V for Vendetta series officially in the works with James Gunn producing. I'm not excited whatsoever. Patrick Stewart has reportedly retired from acting. Predator Badlands is overperforming at the box office. Alien Romulus 2 is officially in the works. Last but not least, this incompetent show has been renewed for season freaking 2.
Bullshit.
God damn it, man.
No, God, please, no.
Somebody bring that time machine back on and erase. Where's freaking the TVA when you need them? Where's Kang at?
This isn't a game.
Someone found a way to restitch that broken timeline, and here we have this nonsense. Somebody come fix this shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Renewed for season 2. What the for? God damn it, man. I don't want to see it. FX, you fumbled, man. You fumbled. You guys fumbled.
That's right.
Anyway, peeps, let me know which news excites you in the comments. Which one excites you? Which one doesn't excite you? Which one is like, you're neutral. Neutral, excited, not excited. Let a brother know in the comment section. I've of course been your one and only
Multipotentialite, Neurodivergent host, the Kosmic Jedi, signing out.
Thank you for watching, subscribing, and hitting the like button. Corny much? Yes.